Hello, welcome back. This is Mysteriis, and we are continuing playing GreedFall, and we are in the new area. We are doing the DLC, the Vespe mystery. We do have the item the Aurelia the Vespe wants, but just also she tried to kill us. At least that seems the idea at the moment. And but before we do that, I'll go check this area and probably this area before we bring the stuff back. So I don't think we need to do anything else except go. I think. Again, thinking is not a strong suit of mine, but I'll do my best. It seems like you could get up there, but maybe closer to the other area. So, no idea if I can get this quest line done in this episode. I have no idea how long this is. I think people are saying this is short, but the problem of course is how short, I have no idea. I think I read some review that when I was buying this game, I think one of the reviews says around 2-3 hours. No idea if that's any indicative, because obviously it depends how you play, how actively you go every places and whatnot, so everything changes. And usually what I have found that I do tend to play higher amount than others. If the average is around, let's say some game average has 40 hours, I might even use 60 hours to that game. Can I go over there? And this is the this is why it usually takes so much time. I definitely can't go there. It depends on quite many different things, how long usually it takes the people play some games through. There's definitely something over there, at least enemies, if nothing else. What is that? And that's a level up. Is that something new or something old? I don't know. Okay, let's level up. I need to put skill points somewhere. I have no idea where. I could save up for this if I ever want to use heavy weapons. I might as well, because I already bought levels in that, and that would make more sense than to go magic. Or even stasis. Stasis would be nice, but I think I can do without. So attributes. Yes. Endurance. Endurance. Okay. That is lovely. So, wait a minute. No, I don't think we can. I think we have met those enemies earlier, as we didn't get any notification. Wait, what is over there? Are those friendlies or enemies? They seem friendlies. Okay. I was mistaken. I think we found the thieves, probably.
are about to get dicey.
Oh. Okay. It was good we came here, because now we still hunting dagger. So this is the area we needed to do that mission. I hadn't forgotten it, but I somehow had a thought that it would be in the other way. Inquisitor chains, hit point healing none, magic regen 20. I'll have to see if the Petrus or somebody else needs this. And gold silver regiment studded armor. I'll have to see if that's something at some point that maybe can upgrade. It depends how it looks. And yeah, I realize I just talked about at last episode that I don't know if you can upgrade legendary. Apparently you can, because I have the Merchant Princess Ceremonial Kiras. Anyways. That doesn't look so nice. This... I don't know if I even want to bother to test it. I don't think I can get it better than what it is. Marksman Arquebus. Letter from thief to his brother. Greetings, baby brother. We've moved to wilderness, but it turns out that some kind of noble family has set up a camp here. The place is called mine. I know you don't approve of what I do, but these people's dirty laundry deserves to be dug through. They're a bunch of cutthroat assassins. You'll find a small present in the chest I sent. It's one of the treasures I managed to pick up in the camp. You can sell it to make a bit of money. I'm going to back in the camp with a couple of friends. You can't imagine the treasures to be found there. I've spotted some suits of armor which must be worth a pretty penny. I hope your apprenticeship is going well. Take care, your loving brother. Ooh. So what did we actually... We got... Yeah, unfortunately we can't... It's a lovely looking arquebus, I grant you that. But and it does have a decent elemental damage. Better than decent. And stun is okay. No, maybe the elemental damage would offset that you can't upgrade it. But to be honest, I probably is better to give it Afra. Thief's Diary. I sent a present to Justin. I hope the money he gets from selling it allows him to continue his apprenticeship. He so wishes to avoid a life of thievery by learning an honest trade. And I hope the guy I gave the chest to won't get lost. It's impossible to find a messenger in this dump. If one of the guys hadn't wanted to go downtown, I'd never have managed to send it. It seems as though the guards were waiting for us this time. They shot at us and I was hit. At least the haul was good. With my share, Justin will become a craftsman he's always dreamed of being. We may even have enough to buy a stall. Well, if I survive my wound. Okay, sorry mate, you didn't survive. Actually, yes. There's the inventory. There you are. What? Your rifle. With elemental damage, it's 600. It's still lower. It's elemental damage, but still lower. Yeah, okay, that's it then. Okay. Anything else we can find? We came from there. I think we are almost done with this area. I could go and check the... no, don't block me, please. Yeah, I'm thinking we are done with this area. Again, nice and tight. A little maze-like, but still nice and tight. There's something. Well, crude iron ore, I don't even know do I need it, but I'll take it. Well, crafting material, that's always good to have it if I want to try and upgrade something. I don't think we can continue forward. No. Nose itches. Stop itching. Okay. Is there something over there? Well... Are they sleeping or are they dead? Ah! I had hoped that I could sneak, but alas, that was not to be at all. That's the second time I miss my chance sneak attack with these guys. Yeah, I'm thinking I go too close to try to get the prompt to appear and I hit them. Obsidian Saber of the Serpent. That sounds lovely, but unfortunately I... Wrong buttons all the time. That's what I'm using. Hunting dagger, yes. Come on. I wish I could turn my character while I'm in here. Oh, so it's poisoned, okay. Okay. Nothing else. Do I have my right? Yeah, I do. Marquis or Marquis, depending where you are from. How to pronounce it. Interesting thing. Live and learn. So it seems like we already scouted this area. And we've managed to find... Oh, got stuck there. And we managed to find the thieves. So... Map. I'll take a quick look-see around here and see what might be hidden in there. It shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. But we do know there's no mission point anymore because we already done that. Can I go? No. And the question remains, where can I cross this little... Oh, yep. Silly me. And I thought I had the big sword already. Okay. I should press the X to loot everything when... no, put the weapon away. No idea. Right, you. What can we find? Let's go. Interesting lighting. Very odd. Very odd indeed. Can I go through here? I do hope. Not a flying enemies. Not that I hate them. But they okay, I can't go down here. It seems like it. So I have to go around. Okay. Well, that was a bummer. So where would I need to go to get there as easy as I can? Apparently not here then. And not here. Oh poo. I'm a little lost. Hopefully I'm out of the woods at the moment. Getting stuck by branches. That's definitely weird coloring. Now it's getting back to normal. And enemies are a little bit stuck. Oh, these rolling bastards. Okay. Again, I really should press the X. But I always have this habit to just spam the A button. So, where would I need to go to get there? It seems like it's... that could be one way. Oh, not these cats. Meow.
To my house, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Any more? Oh. Okay. Now I remember to use the X button. I'm learning. And next time I will forget that completely. No. Yes, I'm going the right way. There I can see the flapping monstrosities. Hopefully they don't poison. Well, to be honest, at the moment it really doesn't matter. Well, it actually does. Okay, two-handed sword is nice. It's slow, but it does damage. Which obviously is obvious. So what do we have here? Dead people. coins, greater haste potion, and ammo. Okay, I'll take that. Anything else? That seems almost like area where there might be a bigger enemy or enemies on my right. Let's go and see. Okay, yes. Now I do realize what of those creatures reminds me of. If you know about certain game, old game called Albion, there were these feline people. And these reminds me of them. And if I'm correct, you can actually buy Albion from good old games, and yes, you can actually. It's an interesting game. I never played it, my friend did, and I usually watched when she played. Yeah, interesting looking game. Maybe I should sometime try to. I don't think I have it at the moment. Actually, I'm not certain. But it's one of those games I don't know. Maybe at some point I could try to play it, but for now I have other games also. So, I might as well go and, well, I don't know. What else there could be? Been pretty much everywhere, I think. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm not. We came from here. I think we crossed this. There might be something. But to be honest, I think I'll go back. Well, I could go here and after that back to that camp, but I'm guessing there's nothing much to see, so if something happens I'll continue the recording, but I'll take a quick look-see around here and run back towards here. So if something happens we will see, if nothing then we will get back in here. Okay, be right back. And we're back. There was definitely nothing whatsoever there, so it took me a little while to run towards the camp. Let's see what Aurelia has to say to us, if anything at all. Interesting to see how this unravels. Why did she made a camp here? And did I see something there, or am I just, yeah, I'm just seeing things. Made a camp here, made that effort to set up the so-called attack, and after that send the assassins towards me. Interesting to see. Was this a test or try to... Oh, we'll find out, hopefully.
You? I didn't think I'd see you again. So soon.
Is that because you'd hoped we'd be clawed to death by those beasts? Or because you thought your assassins would get the better of us?
Come now, who do you take me for? I was just putting your courage to the test, that's all. A princess's whim. I kindly suggest you forget all about this little incident. You see, my dear, we de Vesps have a habit of knowing as much about our enemies as our friends. I'm afraid my father's men have obtained some rather sensitive information, which, well, if the other governors were to find out, it could very well jeopardize your position, along with that of the D'Orsay. If word were to get out about your origin, for example...
Are you trying to blackmail me?
Oh, what a horrid word! Come now, I would never do such a thing. Let's just say that I'm ensuring your loyalty. In fact, some of my men are already at the courts of Hikmet and San Mateus, and ready to act if you try anything. But I'm sure it won't come to that. We'll soon be part of the same family, after all.
Right, this is interesting. Reasons of... What do we have? Give her the chest. Let's... Her marriage to Constantine.
I won't deny that I'm surprised to hear about your engagement to my cousin, despite the excellent reason you put forth.
Surely you didn't think your cousin would stay single forever. Know that although the decision was not my own, I'm very pleased about it. I got the impression your uncle thought a wedding might calm your cousin a little. And now that he's in the role of governor, he needs a wife of his standing. My father saw an opportunity to get me away from Peren, where I was in great danger, and found me a worthy husband in the process. But again, it's clear that their main intention was to put an end to years of conflict. Is there anything else?
And if you would be married with Constantine and suddenly Constantine just dies? Huh.
Since we're going to be cousins, I'll have to get to know you better.
Well, aren't you just lovely? I'm afraid
Oh,
there isn't much to touch,
okay.
as I had several older brothers. You may know that I've already been married.
Okay,
I'm very
yeah.
sorry.
You're too kind. He knew your cousin was unmarried and was tired of the... Is
Yeah,
there
we know
anything
this
else?
already. The reason for her blackmail.
Why do you feel the need to resort to blackmail? You have your contract. Why threaten me?
My sweet summer child. You seem to have learnt to navigate the seas of politics in a duck pond. My waters, however, were shark-infested. Knowing the weaknesses of others, as well as how and when to exploit them to ensure unwavering loyalty, is key to survival as a de Vespe. I believe I mentioned that my late husband was murdered at court. Well, his killers worked for my brother. My own brother didn't think twice before having the man I loved killed to secure his position. He broke my heart. I understand, of course. I'd probably do the same. And what of it? Do you think I would feel more remorse were it, say, a cousin-in-law? Is there anything else?
Your intentions.
What are your intentions? Surely you're not going to all this trouble just to marry my cousin.
And why not? Your cousin's quite the catch, you know. But you're quite right. I want more than just a new husband. I want a place where I can showcase my talents, a place to shine. Who knows? As the governor's wife, I could even become the new legate and try my hand at diplomacy. Unless I decide to keep you, of course. That is, if you promise to serve me well and aid me in expanding our influence on this island and beyond. The de Vespes have long worked in the shadows of the congregation. No more. I hope that answers your question. Is there anything else?
Well, have your chest.
Here is your chest. This is the one you sent me to fetch.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you for your help. You have shown yourself to be as reliable as they say. Long may it continue to be the case. Well, now that I've recovered my precious documents, you'll be able to deliver the wedding contract to your cousin in New Serene. I await the preparations for my arrival and accommodation. Then there'll be plenty of time to prepare the ceremony with my husband-to-be.
The arrival of a noble lady such as yourself will require several arrangements. New Serene is a very new city.
Yes, I'm sure. Don't dither for too long now. I'm counting on you to be as quick as possible. And to convince your cousin and his men to be reasonable. You know what's at stake. Is there anything else?
Nothing.
I must be going, Your Grace.
But of course. Goodbye, dear cousin.
Yeah, again, we don't know where my cousin is, and yeah. What else? Leave the camp. Okay. So that really doesn't bode well. Leave the camp. But we have to leave. So we'll see what will happen next. Except of course dramatic music. Let's see. I could sell stuff for you. That is one hell of a mace. A sledgehammer or something like that. Sailor's axe, that's still nice looking. No, I don't think I will. But do I? Sell. Yes, sell and sell. I'm gonna keep it. It's a memento at least. Felt vestment. Yes. Why do I have to? Oh, this is something to sell. Well, I could. Okay. Nothing. This has lockpicking. Okay. Honestly, I could keep this, not because of the stats or anything like that, or this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. This looks better, but it's Vespe armor, so I could keep one of those, although I don't think we need them. Craftsmanship +1, so we can sell these. This is something I'll see if there's any need for it. How much I have? $25. Okay. Sorry. Crude iron ore. Well, these don't weigh anything, so I might as well. But these I could sell and will sell. So what is actually causing the weight? Well, I do have some stuff. Anyways, let's go out and see what happens.
She has us. We now have the contract, but even if it does turn out to be forged, we have no choice but to bend to her will.
Damnation. She's a thorn in our side. I wonder what she knows exactly.
Sadly, all families have their secrets. And whichever one she holds would be enough to put our family at risk.
Maybe.
We must get those documents back. Let's go to Hikmet and San Mateus and take the wind out of their sails. After that, we can settle our score with her.
You're right. It's the only way to put an end to this alliance and supplant the Viper.
Governor. Okay. Well, there's our camp. Come on. Store items. Oh, right, this way quite a lot also. Well, gonna keep that. I'm gonna put that in the inventory for now. Now that sorts my wait, I was going to say weight problems. I really don't have weight problems. I'll keep Kurt. I'll... Wrong button. I drop you, but I take Petrus.
As we expected, beneath the honey-coated surface lies the venom.
Oh.
But I think the young schemer exposed herself too soon. Her loose lips have pointed us in the right direction. Now we must use the information.
I agree. Yeah, his presence at the court. Okay.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Let's speak.
Karans, could you help me once more?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Later.
Alas, I have other urgent tasks I must take care of before I can accompany you.
I understand, but do not take too long. Anything else?
So that's something we do after
leaving.
this. But
See you later.
do you have anything to say?
Glad to see you, my friend. The congregation really knows how to create schemers. Aurelia is living proof. She was all smiles, and then she brought out the venom and threatened us. I hope you'll put her back in her place. Did you want anything else?
No.
I must leave you.
And Afra.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. I imagined more cordial relationships between members of the congregation, I must say. It's a real viper's nest. I don't envy you. Anything else?
No.
I must leave you.
So, time to travel. Okay. Hikmet. There we go. Yes. Do I have a correct hat? I should have. Oh yes, it just seemed weird. Don't know why. Wait a minute. I don't think I can take Petrus with me. So I'm gonna change it to Afra. Okay, time to go. Yeah, I don't think they like to have Petrus with on their palace. And while we're at it, we can actually see if there's anything we can do with Bridge Alliance. But again, I'm almost certain that I have missed that opportunity to have a friendly relation.
Your Excellency, Her Highness... Her Highness, Aurelia de Vespe of the Merchant Congregation has sent me to convey her regards. She would like to assure you of her deepest respect and her unwavering support as an ally, with any troubles you may encounter. She also wishes to forewarn you that the person who until now presented himself as the congregation's legate may soon lose his position. Indeed, he is believed to have lied about his lineage, and doubt has now been cast upon his titles of nobility. It is also rumored that he is engaged in questionable dealings involving the guilds and the natives. We sincerely hope that, until this situation has been clarified, you will treat him with the utmost suspicion. Naturally, if these allegations prove to be true, a new legate will be appointed by Her Highness immediately.
This situation is regrettable, but hardly surprising. I cannot deny that our dealings with the legate have often been wrought with a lack of elementary diplomacy, and what you are telling me merely confirms my suspicions. But look, here he is. Sir, in light of what I've just heard, you are not welcome here. At the very least, until these allegations are confirmed.
Seriously, for all the things I've done...
We were thrown out like trash. I can't believe that Viper's claptrap got us into this mess. How will we discover where those documents are now?
I'm very disappointed that a few lies sufficed to get us thrown out. I imagine we were not well liked, but all is not lost. By hiding here and following that schemer, it will not be difficult to put our hands on the documents we seek.
Really? Okay. Can I save? Yes, I can, so I will. Oh. This was interesting. Before we continue following her, Yeah, I'm suspicious with Bridge Alliance. Which obviously is not good. Interesting to see how much this will, if we can recover, which I think we should, how much we do recover our reputation. Could this be a possibility to get it friendly? I don't think I will, but... Let us be a little sneak thief.
You dare follow me? I may be overstepping my orders, but you asked for it. On guard.
I thought I was sometimes it says I'm too far and sometimes I'm too close. Now I was too close. Okay. Okay, what is... So what do we do now? Do I need to load this? Okay, this is problematic. Did I just fail?
To my help! And death to the others!
Watch out! Grenade!
Yeah, apparently I failed this.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Do I need to load this? Probably not. For our safety and to prevent anyone putting their hands on these documents if the farm is attacked, the document shall be hidden in the tree stump near the farm, at the foot of the cliff. Okay.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
So, okay, I failed with my sneak, but we managed to get the information. So, at least that's okay. It was too close. Well, what can you do? What? Oh, what was that? Well...
Damn it! It was a trap.
To my help! And death to the others!
Watch out! Grenade!
Well... Should have guessed it would be a trap anyways. 2 dice. 2 date. Oh.
There are some documents, but it's not the evidence Aurelia spoke of. These documents speak of you. It appears that the De Vespe sought out information on each of you, hoping to influence you or to drive a wedge between us.
I can only imagine the heap of garbage it must contain. I hope you know me well enough not to take that filth seriously.
It depends.
This is just further proof of their deceit, and the so-called evidence got away again. Let's search these men. We may find something useful.
So, in the end, it really didn't matter that I failed that, but still. I'm not certain why I even loot every... Now there's the quest marker, but let's get that corpse first. Okay. Where to now? Make sure that the imbecile merchant Valence keeps our chest away from the prying eyes of Desade, and tell him that if anything happens to you, he must send it to Governor of Hikmet so he may read its contents. Instill as much suspicion as possible in the court, but don't use those documents just yet, for now. The goal isn't to suffocate our prey, it's just to let it know who's atop of the food chain.
According to this letter, the chest was given to a merchant in town who deals with the De Vespes. He was ordered to hand it to the governor if something happens to the delegation.
That Aurelia is clever if nothing else. We must get that chest from the merchant before he learns of their deaths.
Oh. Notes on Kurt, the coin guard. According to the guard records, Kurt was born 1199 after the foundation of Serene, 1302 after the foundation of Beren. He is a captain of the coin guard and was formerly Governor Constantine and Legate Desade, Master of Arms and Bodyguard. His parents were both guards, but he was brought up by a prostitute and trained by a man named Herman, known both for his greatness and for the torment he puts his recruit through. In spite of what he went through, he's always been loyal to the guard. His loyalty towards the governor and his legate was such that he didn't hesitate to report the attempted uprising organized by his commander. So it's useless to try to bribe him by usual means. However, he seems to care deeply for the young recruits. Such commitment could be used to bend him or to our will, either through kidnapping or blackmail. Interesting. Well, there's nothing, to be honest, horrible. Notes on Shira, Savage Princess. We haven't managed to get a hold of any records clearly indicating this woman's year of birth. Nevertheless, according to our sources, she's 22 years old and would therefore have been born 1315 after the foundation of Beren. She's one of the 2 daughters of Island War Lady who died in the battle against the Bridge Alliance, which the legate failed to prevent. She has reportedly traveled with the Sardaisians and is part of their entourage. Some people say that she knows how to use the strange magic of indigenous people. This young woman could be a precious ally if we succeed in gaining her loyalty. She could not only serve to bend the Dorsey family to our will, but also to ensure good relations with the local tribes. It seems to me that Desade's failure in preventing the battle that claimed her mother's life, as well as the resentment she must feel towards the Alliance, could be a solid way to sway her loyalty. Well, you are incorrect. Afra, the Bridge Alliance. Afra was born in Olima in 182 after the foundation of the Alliance, at 1310 after the foundation of Beren. Though Afra was born to a family well known for their skill in the field of astronomy, she decided to steer her career towards the study of nature. She studied with Dr. Asili, a well-known scholar from Al-Sad, and decided to move to the island to join him. She reportedly recently left his circle of students following disputes on scholarly views. The professor is remote to resort to murder and torture for the advancement of science. Since his student was drawn to his work, it won't be difficult to blackmail her. Well, it will be. Bishop Petrus of Ptolemy. Bishop Petrus. According to Ptolemy records, Bishop Petrus was born in 763 after St. Matthews, in 1280 after the foundation of Peran. He is legate of Ptolemy under the Teer Fradee congregation and seems to have become legate de Sardes' traveling companion. He was born to a bourgeois and very pious family from Ptolemy, and joined the missionaries very young and climbed the ranks quickly. He became member of the Ptolemy embassy in Cyrene at the age of 33. He held the position for several years. He is a well-known diplomat who wishes to become cardinal. He is rumored to be a big fan of pleasure houses. His ambition and his little vice should serve as a leverage. If he is desperate for a title, as they say, pledging our support to him and the next council should ensure his loyalty towards us. Note Vasco. Vasco probably born 1312, after the foundation of Peran. Vasco is one of those sea-given. According to our information, he comes from a noble family in Cyrene. However, we have not been able to find accurate information about his ancestry yet. He rose to the rank of captain and captained his own ship for some time. On his arrival in Teer Fradee, he lost his rank when the admiral ordered him to join Legate de Sardes' entourage, no doubt to spy them. According to our sources, he's become bitter and yearns for his alternate life as a young nobleman. It would be extremely easy for us to win him over to our cause with some title or other and a small income in Peran. In return, he could undoubtedly give us a lot of information, not only about those he has been spying on since he arrived on this island, but also the Nords. Yeah, I think she is making very huge mistakes at the moment. Anyways, I'll take a quick break and then we continue with this. I need something to drink. Okay, let's see. We have to go there. Fine. Oh. Nose itches. And I might as well run. What is happening here? Are those... Oh... Well, I might as... Oh, they're already dead. I might keep one of those assassin hoods. So those were the enemies that activated the attack. Well, that explains quite a lot, or at least somewhat. I think I'm going on... Yeah, there's the merchant. I'll have to see how long episode this will become. I'll continue.
Are you Valens?
Indeed. What can I do for your lordship? Are you looking for tools for your workers? I have a large range of tools. Everything you need for mining or timber harvesting.
Find an excuse to drive him away for a while. Ask him to give you the Vespe chest. Claim you were sent by the Vespe. Yes.
I have no interest in your goods. I have been sent by Her Highness, Aurelia de Vespe. She asked me to recover a chest you have in your keeping.
Of course, of course. It's stuffed between my goods in the street just behind us. I hope you tell your mistress that I obeyed her orders.
Do not worry. She will be told.
Yeah, she will be told. So... Oh, it's there! Okay, fine. Constantine Dawes. Constantine was born 1209 after the foundation of Serene in 1312 after the foundation of Peron. He is Prince Claude d'Orsay's second son, born to his second wife Julia d'Orsay. Recently appointed governor of Teer Fradee, Constantine d'Orsay has only been prince's official heir since the death of his older brother. The cause of his death is explained in the attached letter. Julia d'Orsay paid some of our men to get rid of her cumbersome stepson. I must admit I respect that woman. She could be one of us. That being said, the brother's assassination calls into question Constantine's legitimacy and his claim to his father's fortune and throne. With such a mother, can we even be sure that he is the princess's legitimate son? Ooh. Sirs, attached to these letters is the agreed payment. Remember, it's imperative that your hand is not suspected in Laurence's death. My son must reign. Julia d'Orsay. Okay, that's a bit grim. And what now? Don't fall in the well. Meet the sympathetic guard in San Mateus. Fine. That's the next place. Where's my house? That means I can actually change the Petrus to my group. Compose team. I could actually talk now. What do they say after those notes?
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
No. Apparently,
I must leave you.
I'll...
Desade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
I'm
My dear child, what can I do for you?
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
I will, Father. It seems like there's nothing to talk about those letters, so we might as well travel. Let's see. Oh yeah, right. Her mother. Interesting to see if I can actually deal with this mission without finding Constantine. It might be possible. What is that? A letter from a sympathizer. Your Excellency Desade, I know your enemies are in town, where to find them. Meet me at the town gates to know more. A guard. Meet me at the town gates to know more. A guard. A guard. Okay. Well, we will meet you, my friend. Unless, of course, it's a trap. It might be a trap, but it might be not a trap. Anyways, I need to meet the guard. No, there's nothing there. Are you my friend?
Hello. Are you the guard who left me a message at the embassy?
Greetings, Your Excellency. Yes, it was me. I thought you should be warned when I saw those vermin bearing the de Vespe livery.
This is indeed interesting information. Do you know if they're staying in town?
The delegation leader is always at the tavern. He drinks heavily. His men wander around town looking for trouble.
Thank you. I imagine you're expecting a reward.
No, Your Excellency, keep your money. I'll consider myself highly rewarded if you manage to put a stop to their horrible manipulative plans. My old battalion was almost completely lost to those vipers. They led us into a trap and left us to rot, so I don't know what you wish to do to them. But I wish you the best success.
Okay. Okay, meet with the Vespe ambassador. Okay, Tavern of Matthews. Well, nothing better to do than going to the tavern, I think. This should be interesting. I'll make a cautionary save.
Hello. I wonder if we might have a word.
De Sade. The Dorsey family's henchman. I knew it. I knew I would meet my end by accepting this mission. After what you did to Ambassador Lavoisin in Hikmet.
If the ambassador and her men had not attacked me, they would certainly still be alive. Since you know who I am, you must know why I'm here.
Yes. The document chest. But don't think you can scare me into giving it to you. I've been scared to death since I got to this town. Since I got to this island. But I will not betray them.
Reassure him to get him to talk, threaten him, offer him a drink, 5 gold coins. Again, I'm a cheap bastard, so I'm gonna use my charisma.
Calm. We never wished you harm. We only want to recover some files. They do concern us, after all. Tell us where they are. A huge weight will be lifted off your shoulders.
That's true. Does it even matter? I don't have the chest anymore. I gave it to a group of inquisitors who don't like you very much. Those fools are so furious that they'd rather die than give you the chest. And Saint Matthias is with them. So, they're hiding out in one of the warehouses around the port. If you really want to confront them, it's your own choice. But you should say a prayer first.
Okay. Oh. So. Little old runaround. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, right, the letter. Letter from Julia Dorsey. Advertiser concerning blah, 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 blah. It would be interesting to know what would the letter say if Kurt didn't help us in the uprising. I think he can. What is that? Is that part of the bill? I think that is part of the building. So, yeah, we need to go straight and right. Okay. This should be easy enough. Kill a few inquisitors and be on with it. Did I? No, I didn't. So we meet a little bit further. That should work. And that's the place where we need to go. I don't know why I'm saving, but I do save just to be cautious. I shouldn't die.
You found us, but don't rejoice too soon. You will not leave this warehouse alive.
Come, I'm sure we can work this out. I only want the Vespe chest.
Don't count on it. Because of you, our order has been driven off this island and the governor treats us like criminals.
We shall avenge our brothers and our order.
Okay.
Protect me in this battle. To my health. Death to the other. May the shadow engulf our enemy.
Oh. Anyone here? No. Lots of stuff again. That's always nice. I love stuff. Bizarre metal, poison resistant magic. I don't really need that. I'm guessing most of those Delamay war armor. War armor? Sounds nice. I don't know if it's nice, but let's see how it looks. Ah, we need to turn around. Turn around. And no, I don't go there. I don't go there. Well, The fish is nice. It's okay, nothing too weird. And what did we have here? Ammo. Okay. I probably should start shooting because I think I have around 500 ammo. There's the quest item. Before that, I'll go upstairs and see if there's anything I can loot. Yes, there is something. Probably apples. Well, cold coins, crit, haze, potion, and ammo. I'll try my best to get the Vespe Mysteries done in this episode. Notes on Lego Desade. Desade was born. Okay, I can't stop that. Desade was born in 1210 after the foundation of Serene, 1313 after the foundation of Peran. Appointed legate of the congregation before his departure from Serene, this young man carries out diplomatic missions entrusted to him by Governor Constantine d'Orsay. According to our information, he is rather talented, but he's unfortunately too close to his cousin for us to count on him a willing loyalty. We must therefore either get rid of him or blackmail him. This shouldn't be a problem, since it seems that the legate is not a legitimate child. Indeed, the child was presented to the court in the autumn of the year 1210, but we have gathered several documents proving that his father, General Marc de Sade, was sent on an expedition nearly a year before his birth, and he never returned to court. Livy de Sade must therefore have birthed a bastard. Well, gifted bastard. No.
To my help, and death to the others.
All right. More? Nope. Good. And yeah, loot. And time to run back. I was thinking to record another episode today, but to be honest, I'm starting to be a little hungry and also a little tired. I probably need to end after this episode. I have to say, this game, I've said this earlier and I say it again, this has its little problems and annoyances, but we have to understand the limitation of the group, and overall this is still quite a very well made. Of course there's a little bit running around like now. Fortunately, most of the time it can be done with quick traveling. But overall, I do enjoy this game and I want to see this end. This is a very interesting game. If this would be a AAA game with a...
I can't remember there being posters here last time we came.
Let's take a closer look. It could be good news. That would be a nice change.
So it's going to be a bad news. Yeah, if this would be made as a AAA game with everything that's under here, this would be as good as it now is. But of course, maybe a little more smoother and whatnot. But overall, this is an interesting and very well made game. Propaganda poster. The Governor d'Orsay and his henchman de Sade are both illegitimate. They usurped their position at the head of this town built by Lady Morange. Their titles of nobility were obtained through the blood of innocent and bastardy. They used the prince's kindness to climb the power. People of New Syria reject these usurpers, choose new legitimate leaders.
What is this nonsense? Another de Vespe trick. I'll truly stop at nothing. These posters could cause a full-scale riot. We must stop them from spreading around town.
Like I said, this... okay, Queen's Farewell. This is definitely gives an idea how the politics in the mainland works, and thus makes this a interesting DLC and gives a glimpse. I hope there will be at some point GreedFall 2.
The crowd is getting restless. We must do something or it'll turn into a riot.
That's a Vespe move if I ever saw one. We should ask the passers-by. They may have seen who's responsible for these ghastly posters.
So yeah, I hope there will be a GreedFall 2. I don't know if there will be, but hopefully there will be, and it can deepen the lore and the world and have more. I would see this a great base for intrigue. Maybe intrigue stats more, and
I say those posters tell the truth. We should demand a new governor, and this one should be sent to court.
It's just a matter of being informed. My cousin knows one of the governor's guards, and she told me it was all true. Lady Mirage there's a true governor, and she's never put a foot out of line. Whereas this Constantin D'Orsay...
And also refine these mechanics which are in play. They are very good ideas and interesting implementation, as good as they can be at the moment. And curious citizen.
Greetings, madam. Did you happen to see, by any chance, who stuck up these posters?
Oh, you are the famous legate these posters speak of. You would never tell me if it were all true.
What?
Anyway, if you want revenge against the woman who stuck them up, you're too late. The guards caught her in the act, and when they saw what was written on the posters, they took her to the barracks. She must be rotting away in jail now.
Thank you. And you shouldn't believe those lies.
As if you could say anything else.
Gobbledygook. But I digress. Again, this is a great game. I like this. I understand this is not a game that everybody enjoys. Okay. So let's go and see the poster spreading woman and what we can learn from her. We don't even need to talk to you, we just go downstairs. Can we please torture? Just a little bit. I don't think we can. To be honest, if we can convince her to talk without torture, that would be also a bonus. Hope. She's... yeah.
Hello. I'm the bastard murderer from your posters.
Oh, Your Excellency. I'm not responsible for the content of those posters. I had no choice but to stick them up. In a sense, the guard's arrest protected me, but my partner is under lock and key and guarded by armed men who bear the de Vespe livery. They are responsible. They forced me to stick these posters up all around town. They threatened to kill my partner. If you don't stop them, they will kill him. I beg you, free him.
I believe you, and I will free your friend if I can. Do you know where the other posters are? I must destroy this nonsense before it creates a riot.
No, they only gave me one stack of them. They certainly have more, but I don't know where they're hiding the rest. The men who are holding him must know.
Very well. I have no other choice but to free him. Where is he being held?
Behind the barracks, along the docks. Please, hurry!
Okay. Save the poster, pass her partner. That's mouthful. Especially when you're not thinking, and... so... okay. What is the area where we need to go? Okay. Hopefully we can save the partner. It would be annoying if he died. Oh, there you are.
Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle. To my help.
Lol.
How would you like a taste? Things are about to get dicey.
Well, that worked nicely. I will speak to you, but before that I will loot. So stand there and think about what you did or didn't do. Okay, this chest. I think I should be able to open this. Let's try. No, not the cape. This will give the lockpicking. And what did we get? Nothing too interesting, but at least we managed to finally open lockpicking level 2. And back to our armor. Yeah, this is it. Loot you. Wait, what? What did I get? Merchant Prince. Oh, right, okay. That was an interesting poster, so I'm gonna make a save. Hopefully this doesn't crash. And there's another box. Yeah, we'll get to you. Okay, now.
Thank you for freeing me from those murderers' clutches. Do you know where my friend is? She went to stick up those horrible posters.
She sent me to rescue you. She was imprisoned, but she'll probably get out soon. The presence of these men will prove that she had no intention of causing an insurrection.
Oh, you've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I was worried she'd been killed. They were such brutes.
I must destroy the rest of those posters. Do you have any idea where those men could have hidden them?
Well, they spoke of having a reserve just outside of town. In a small hut, if my memory serves me well. You should go and check.
Yes, I will.
Thank you. And try to avoid the Vesps in the future. They're dangerous.
Well, to be honest, I don't think he had a choice. How do you avoid them if they... Okay, so it's right over there, so quite close actually. Let's loot. Because why not? Yeah, you're playing too. Ow. And let's hit my head at the table.
Maybe enlighten protect me in this battle.
Okay. I have lots to sell. That I will do off camera because that's not something we need to see. And come on. Make it explode. Well. So the Cosilion. Okay, let's go to the Cosilion. Interesting to see how this ends. I'm almost positive we will not get an ending where her ladyship dies. Most likely. But we will see. Do I have a light on? I think I Yes, I had a light on. Well, to be honest, not a big deal. And here we are. My god, man, get an elevator. Or at least escalators.
You're back. Any news?
Anything new around here? Vespe, no. Show him the record documents and the contract.
I recovered some documents that Aurelia intended to use against us. I also brought you the wedding contract.
Let me see. Yes. A skillful blend of truths and untruths, as is to be expected. I'm afraid, however, this letter from Julia d'Orsay, Constantine's mother, is genuine. But your cousin is not to blame for his mother's folly. It caused him more harm than good, and he was but a child when his brother was killed. But the implication that he's not the prince's son is absurd. You know them both, and you know how much Constantine looks like his father. As for these documents about your mother, poor Livy would never have deceived your father. And furthermore...
It's all right. I know. I'm a native of Teer Fradee. My real mother was a Deneg out of the seaside Nemeus clan. So in a way, all this is both true and completely false. I'm not General de Sarde's son, and my mother never deceived him.
I wasn't aware you knew. It's true you were adopted, and though the adoption was somewhat irregular...
That's an understatement. The poor child was ripped from their real mother, who was left to die.
Petrus, my mother Livy was not responsible, and you know it. The prince alone is to blame.
In any case, I doubt that this information could truly be used against you. The revelations about Constantine are more cause for concern. But since you recovered the evidence, we needn't worry about it being used against us. Providing it's the only copy, of course.
I believe so. What do you make of the marriage contract? Is it genuine?
Well, the writing is that of a court clerk. But their handwriting all looks the same. Would be difficult to tell if it was truly written by your uncle. As for the seal, well, I'm almost certain that it is a forgery. But an excellent one at that. That being said, without the seal itself, you'd be hard-pressed to prove it. If we denounce this contract without evidence, everyone will say that it's just an excuse to get out of the wedding.
In that case, I need to find that seal. Let's hope Aurelia de Vespe has brought it with her.
I'd wager she did. She may want to use it again. If you want to find it, you'll have to get her away from her camp to have a good chance to search her belongings.
As I'm supposed to be organizing the princess's arrival, Lady Mirange can surely help by sending for her. Thank you, sir.
Was there anything else you wish to ask?
Nothing.
I must be on my way. Goodbye, Professor.
So,
goodbye. And tread carefully.
I'll try to see if I... Bland divers with Lady Mirange. Okay, I will do that. I'll see a little bit further. This might be a little longer episode again, but I would like to see the Vespe thing done. Not because it's boring, but with my luck, if I end now, then we probably have only a few things to do on the next episode. Although now that I said I'm going to do it in this episode, it probably will go on another hour or something like that with my luck. Who knows? I'll have to see how the Lady Mirange thing goes and what I need to do. I do hope I don't have to run back to Corcelon. Like in one of the quests, I did have to run this quite a few times. That was annoying, I have to say that.
By the look on your face, you've already experienced the de Vespe's deceit firsthand.
Indeed. Aurelia tried to blackmail us. I had to recover evidence she gathered against my cousin and myself, and stop a riot in town she caused by sticking up posters which mocked us, and which depicted you as the heroine.
And I can assure you I'm not responsible.
I don't doubt it, madam. However, Sir de Corsillon told me that the seal used on the wedding contract was fake, but that we needed the fake seal itself to prove it and put an end to this sham.
So you would like me to get Aurelia de Vespe away from her quarters so you can search them at your leisure?
That's the general idea. She did ask us to organize her arrival. Your message shouldn't surprise her.
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm going to write. The young de Vespe may be talented, but I have years more experience. Oh, if I may offer some advice, you should question the Nauts who brought her here. They must have gleaned some information on our charming princess on such a long journey in close quarters. Admiral Cabral should know where they are. You should go and see her. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Goodbye, Lady Mirage.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful. Don't underestimate the trickery of the de Vespes.
No, I don't. But yeah. Let's see. Search the camp, ask the Corporal information. Find the fake seal. We go back to the Admiral, because that's the closest one. So I'll pause it here, and when I'm next to the Admiral, we see you there, okay? And I'm almost here, and I'm sold my stuff also. Hopefully we don't have to run again somewhere. Let's talk.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Greetings, Admiral. I came to see you as I seek information about Aurelia de Vespe and her entourage. Since they landed on this island, they haven't ceased their efforts to undermine our city and our diplomatic position. And since they traveled on your ships for several months, I thought you and your men would surely have things to say about them.
We don't make a habit of revealing information about our passengers, but I'm willing to make an exception this time. Since we got here, part of our ship's crew, those who were in contact with the de Vespes, haven't been heard from. The rest of the crew, the ones who steered the ship, are here. They're worried and fear the worst for their comrades. I would be very grateful if you inquired of their whereabouts. If you find them alive, I will not object to them telling you everything they know. Quite the opposite. One thing is certain. The de Vespes will never set another foot on one of our ships.
Rest assured, I'll do my best to find them. Goodbye, Admiral.
Goodbye, Desarde. And be careful.
Okay.
I need to be going. Until we meet again.
So, where do we need to go now? Ask Admiral, search camp, search for the missing notes, find the fake seal. Okay. Okay. There's the globe. Travel. And let's see. Ruins camp. So that's at least close. Hopefully quite close to the where we need to be. Yeah, this is going to be a little longer episode apparently. Well, what can you do? So we need to go there. What do I need? I have. Well, let's work with these for now. Okay, I can't go through here. I'm thinking that my premonition about obviously we're playing a few hours after that when I said that okay, we have only a few missions left. Yeah, that's So they are there?
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my health, and death to the others!
Whoa! Whoa!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
How many more? Okay, there's the mission. Again, I should press the X. Ooh. Ah, loot, loot. Not sell. Okay. Yeah, definitely more than one mission left. But notes on Governor Cornelia. According to Telemay records, Cornelia was born 768 after St. Matthew's, 1285 after the foundation of Pera. The mother cardinal comes from high-ranking, deeply religious family and therefore had a fully mapped out future in the hierarchy of Telemay. In spite of certain setbacks in her youth, our informants tell us that she was a regular customer in places of sin. However, she apparently got rid of her old demons once she entered the order, apparently being the operative word. Servants have told us that the orgies are organized in St. Matthew's and that the Mother Cardinal is involved in one way or another. Finding embarrassing proof on her dealings shouldn't be very difficult, then she'll fall into line. Well... And... come on. Governor Burhan. Governor Burhan was born in Al-Saad, 164 after foundation of Alliance, in 1292 after foundation of Burhan. Born to a powerful family, Burhan was first renowned as a great mathematician and philosopher. He wrote several books before turning in towards diplomacy and being appointed governor of the Young Alliance colony on Teer Fradee. We have failed to find any interesting details about the governor himself. He seems to be a rather peaceful man. However, we could easily make trouble for him by supporting his rival Gernats. Their faction is growing more and more powerful on the continent, and Gernats has long wished to replace Burhan. Until Burhan is sent back to Al-Saad, supporting the native rebels with whom they are at war should suffice to occupy him.
These documents are both precious and terrifying, my child. Can you imagine the kind of harm the de Vespes could do with this information? It's not all true, of course, but it's quite enough to spread doubt and create tension just as they did in New Serene. These people are worse than the Malachor. We must stop them at all costs.
That's why we're here, my dear Father Petrus. Okay, so we need to go down here and hopefully find the notes.
Hey, is someone here? We need help! Help! Thank you. Thank you immensely for having freed us. Had we stayed here, those lunatics would have killed us.
They already killed one of the men by giving him some kind of potion.
Yes, Aurelia de Vespe came, with a smile on her face, and poisoned one of our men. To test the effects of a plan. That's what she said.
We must go through Aurelia's things. We need to prove that the wedding contract was forged to stop her from causing harm. Did you see or hear anything which could help me while you traveled here with Aurelia de Vespe?
That woman is very secretive. She isn't the kind of person who speaks of her plans in front of those she treats as servants.
I served her in her cabin. Every time I came in, she slipped the documents she was reading or writing in special chests. However, one day I heard her talking to one of her followers. She told him that with all the information they had gathered, they would easily take over the island. She clearly spoke of bringing the other governors to their knees with the information she had against them. She wants to blackmail them.
She probably kept us locked up here because she knew that we had heard her plans.
That's undoubtedly true. Thank you for this information. Do you know how to get back to the Admiral, now that you're free?
Yes. Don't worry. We'll soon be back on our ship. Thanks to you. Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful.
Okay, at least that's done here. What do we do now? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Search the camp, find the fake seal. So, yeah, I think we're done here. Basically, we probably wouldn't have done this, but I would say it suits my purposes to do this. And yeah, definitely I miscalculated the length of the quest, but what can I do? This is a bigger, longer episode than so be it. I'm not going to stop now. And let's travel the Vespe camp. I'll definitely make a save here. So there are a few locations we need to search. But the question remains, what happens to Aurelia when we uncover things? Oh.
My health. And death would you like a taste of this? Things are about to get dicey.
Oh.
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Okay, we're done. And we managed to level up. It's good thing I did everything before this. I don't know what would happen to missions and whatnot. I'll see if I remember to keep one of the assassin hoods or whatnot as a souvenir or memento of this mission. So, skills. Alright. I'll buy two-handed and well, that's it. That's it then. Wait a minute. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Interesting to see what we are going to do with Aurelia, because apparently Nords will not sail her. Okay. Notes concerning the Nords. Keep the Nords who served us during our crossing locked up in the underground rooms under the ruins in the south of the region. They must not reveal what they witnessed, and having a few Nord hostages could be of use against their admiral if need be. I don't think that works, but yeah, that would give us the info where they are kept also, or reminder. So I think we are done. Yep. So the only place where we need to go is here. Anything else except this? Well, let's pick it up. Fake Deo says, well, that was quite easy. Aurelia de Vespe's diary. Unfortunately, my plan to get rid of Desade and their companions failed. What a shame. Without their support, Constantine would have bent the knee without balking. However, we have enough evidence to keep those two connivers in step, yet I fear that my plan will be difficult to implement. Even if I do manage to make those two obey, the former Covenor and the other Deose family loyalists still hold sway over the colony here and could jeopardize my plans. Alas, I've run out of poison, but I've spotted a few plants in the area that could be of use. Once Lady Morange is out of the picture, I'll get rid of the others, and then all we'll have to do is rise up and take our places at the head of the city. Father will be surprised, but I'm sure he'll be proud.
This seal we found was very well made. I must say that the Vesps excel in the art of deception.
In any case, thanks to this seal, we can prove that the contract was forged. And we can send Mr. Vesp back to the continent.
We must find an antidote if we wish to save Lady Morange. Maybe the Donegada living in the region could help us.
Yes, maybe. And where is... Oh, it's right over there. Okay. What would be the fastest way to there? I go there and run. I'm gonna try to nip a little time of the recording, so I'll pause it and I'll run closer to the Donegada, and after that we continue as normal. So, we'll see you there. Okay, before we are quite close to Donegada, but before we do that, I realized there's something over here. And we haven't been. So let's see what we have here before we go to the Donegada. Yeah, there was a little battle over there, some felines again. Nothing serious. Oh. Large Idag or Kradow axe. That is not terrible, but again. Is it a one-handed? No, it's a two-handed. It's a decent looking. Needs strength 5. Can't even use it. Are my weapons? Yeah, they are correct. I'll just take a quick view around the tree. Okay. So now that we're done with that, we can continue with our original plan, which is go to the Donegada, which should be quite close. One annoyance I just realized, I have to run back to a quick travel point because... Oh no, don't say it's... Wait, what? Oh no, don't say it's down there. Come on. Okay. I need to run back. We will see it. See you soon. Hopefully we're in the right place at the moment. I should have realized this earlier. Okay. Please give me the antidote.
Oi, Onol Manawi.
Hello.
Bur Tirtumat. I'm Vad from the Beragnodas clan. I need to speak to you. I've heard people talking about you in the village, and Dunkas respects you, so I'm sure you'll understand.
What is it?
This land has been sacred for generations, and only the Donegada of our clan can come to calm the anger of Enon Melfrichtimen.
This is where he spilled the burning blood of the land to destroy our enemies. The sun trembled and the sky was black for days.
It is madness to come back here, especially for Renaigse. You must leave and take all the other Renaigse with you.
Do not fret. I intend to ensure that they don't stay long. Neither here nor on this island, for that matter.
I hope so, Onol Manawi. Because we can already feel the anger rising up to Credennis. And many would die if it spread.
And these Renaigse don't understand anything. They're multiplying like flies. No sooner had the ones in black arrived from the sea, than others came from the woods to surround them. And now, here you are.
I promise that these lands will soon find their peace.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
Okay, ask the poisonous plants.
Yes, I actually need your help. I'm sure you know all about the plants in this region. Do you know of any that are poisonous? The leader of those who came here plans to poison one of my friends.
It's true that the leader left the camp at one point. She stayed in the woods for a while.
If it was poisonous plants she was after, I'm sure she would have collected sedek leaves at this time of year. It's a slow but horrible poison, which causes a great deal of suffering. But the antidote can be found in some roots that we know well.
You're in luck. We have a small bottle. Anyone who drinks it quickly after being poisoned will survive.
Thank you. I'm infinitely grateful.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
No, not really.
Thanks again for your help. Goodbye.
Kwa awalam seg onol Manawi. And don't forget, those Renaikse need to leave.
Yeah. So quick save, and now we are going save the Lady Morange, which means we need to go and jump back. Okay, so point is, I'll go to the cliff camp and jump the new Serene, and we continue there. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed that I run on the wrong way. Fortunately, I managed to find an item, at least. There's that. Anyways, see you soon in New Serene. And here we are. Let's go and save the Lady Morange. Hopefully we're in time. Up.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saving me. I never imagined the Vespes would go so far. She tried to poison me.
Don't mention it. The Doneigada of the Dunkas clan should also be thanked, my lady. They gave us the antidote.
May they be blessed. I'll send them a present to thank them. But you should go straight to the palace. Aurelia de Vespe was headed there. I'm afraid she may try to take over by force.
I'll go there right away. Get well soon, my lady.
Okay. And now we are going to the palace and deal with it. Hopefully once and for all. And definitely, yes, this is going to be a little bit a longer episode, but at this point there's no turning back. 2020 hindsight probably should have ended earlier, but what you gonna do?
Aurelia de Vespe, on behalf of Governor Constantin d'Orsay, you are under arrest.
Oh, really? Hardly surprising. Typical of the d'Orsay family's underhanded methods. On what grounds, might I ask?
Firstly, for fraud and forgery. The wedding contract you gave us is fake.
Your lies are as dismal as they are desperate. The contract bears the seals of both my father and your prince. Is he trying to back out? Or has his idiot son simply decided to disobey him?
Neither. The d'Orsay seal upon this contract is forged, and I can prove it. Here. This is what was used to seal the contract. A cleverly made counterfeit we found in your camp.
That seal proves nothing. You probably made it yourself to undermine me. That contract could not be more authentic. The same, however, cannot be said of your noble lineage.
The second charge made against you is the attempted murder of Lady Morange. Are you also going to deny that your men attacked her?
This is a very serious accusation. I assure you that I had no knowledge of any attack on the former governor. And if an attack did indeed take place, I am certainly not the one responsible.
Is that so? Then why does this journal, written in your handwriting, say that you wish to rid your city of all d'Orsay sympathizers? And that you'd found the perfect poison to do the deed in the forest surrounding your camp? Thankfully for Lady Morange, the Doneigada living in the region gave us an antidote.
A journal only conveys thoughts, not facts. Don't tell me you've never wished for someone's death without actually acting on those thoughts. And more to the point, who's to say that journal's genuine in the first place? Your so-called evidence, Mr. de Sade, is but lie after lie.
Lastly, you are accused of having sequestered and murdered the Nauts who brought you to this island.
Another baseless accusation. I don't know how you could possibly prove my involvement.
As it happens, we freed the survivors, and they are very willing to testify against you. For all the charges set against you, you are under arrest.
The Malachor upon you, de Sade. I greatly underestimated you. How wrong I was. I should have courted you and made you my ally. Together we would have been unstoppable. Very well. What are you going to do with me?
You'll be imprisoned here while we wait for the Congregation Council's ruling. Go on. Lock her up.
The de Vesps would have tried to impose themselves to the bitter end. It's fantastic that you gathered all this evidence. We won't have a ruling from the Council for months. Years, even. But I'm sure the de Vesps will pay a heavy price for Aurelia's folly, and the d'Orsay family will emerge greater than ever. Anyway, you should destroy the documents you found. Nobody else should ever get hold of them.
You're right. I'm going to burn them all right now, just to be on the safe side. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for your help.
I merely gave you guidance. That is my role. See you later.
Ooh. To be honest, that would have been an interesting idea. I know, again, limitations, but you really can't play as... Really can't play as a evil character here. Not as evil. Only thing that lowers is the balance. And vigor. And we can't upgrade that at all. So, yeah, that would be definitely been interesting way if, although this is a DLC, so you can't do it, but in a bigger game to deviate from that working the Vespe, because honestly, my character would could be seen as a character who, after finding out what happened to her his or her parents, and what other things happened, there's a point that he could actually betray his adopting parents. Okay, let's burn the papers.
All that's left is to destroy the evidence the de Vesps collected about us.
Well, I already know about those things, so, and there wasn't really that much, so I will burn the files about your companions.
And with it, the web of lies cast upon my friends.
And reputations go up. How's the... Bridge Alliance is suspicious. Wait, what? Seriously? Let's go and check this Bridge Alliance once more.
Glad to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
Lady she went as far as hurting my own. She will not make that mistake again. Now she's rotting away in jail. I hope your council will condemn her and her whole family of murderers. Did you want anything else?
I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to skip that.
De Sade, I'm happy to see you. At last. I hope there aren't too many other families like that in your congregation. It would be painful to have to deal with such devious methods once again. Still, Aurelia de Vespe is under lock and key and everything is back in order. Anything else?
No.
I must leave you.
I'm glad we made it in time to save Lorene. Lady Morange. She's a remarkable woman. Her talents would have been missed. And I'm pleased to see that you've managed to gather enough evidence to send our wicked schemer to jail. The de Vesps won't soon recover from an attempted murder and falsification charge at the Council of the Congregation. That should keep them at bay for quite some time.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
And... come on, Kurt.
Greenblood, my friend. It was a close call for Lady Morange. Thank goodness we arrived in time. I have to say, I'm only half relieved that the Viper is behind bars. That kind of snake always finds a way to slither out of trouble. But it will certainly make your uncle's task easier. I just hope that cursed family never sets foot around here again. Anything else?
Snake in the cross, nothing
I
else.
must leave you.
And Shira.
Karans, I must return to my village to prepare my mother's funeral. But fear I won't have the strength to do it without the help of a friend. Will you come with me?
Later.
I have other urgent...
I understand. Anything else?
Yeah, that...
I must leave you. See you later.
That didn't go so well. I mean... No.
I must leave you.
I want to change my team composition just a little bit. I'll drop Petrus. Yeah, I would have liked to hear Shira's opinion about this, but unfortunately we missed them totally because of her quest. So that's a bummer a little bit. Before we end, come on. Before we end, I want to see the... come on. Bridge Alliance, because I have no idea. I'm basically unfriendly with them, and if that's it, then what? I thought it would go back up after this quest, but apparently it won't. Let's see if I can fix this at all. I'm not even certain if I could have avoided losing those points. I probably not, because I had to come here to activate this quest. I'll try to be fast, but anyways, it's a few minutes here and there. It really doesn't matter. It's already 2 hours, and yeah. It's not a first long episode I've done, and 2 hours is still shorter than I have done earlier. Anyways, I want to see if there's anything we can do to fix the situation.
Oh, Desade, Your Excellency. I wanted to apologize for the sharp way I dismissed you the last time we met. That schemer who claimed to have proof against you never came back. At any rate, I have no doubt she weaved a web of lies. Well, I hope you will not hold it against us.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Okay, so we managed to get our situation back to nice, but not friendly, and yeah, definitely that's something I'm annoyed about. What can you do? So next episode we will do the Queen's Farewell, and then we start to searching for Constantine, which we're supposed to do earlier, but the DLC came in. So yes, Queen's Farewell will be next time, and after that Constantine, and after that High King, which I'm almost certain that we still need to... There's no High King. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.